Hi Scorpio, it's Jen here for your October 2016 monthly tarot reading. Thanks so much for joining me. Today I'm using the Silver Witchcraft Tarot and the Druid Craft Tarot. So it's just sort of sitting here shuffling, and something about not giving away your power came into my mind. I do this all the time. It's like all those negative things we carry with us, whether it's from our parents, and not that they're bad parents, just things that stuck with us that we've heard people say that for whatever reason we've sort of taken ownership of, whether it's because we heard it a lot or it fed on our insecurities and we just think, oh, I'm not good at this. I can never do that. I talk too much. I do this, I do that. Whatever other things other people have said, or our sort of, the demon, the devil inside of us, those negative thoughts have said that we've somehow owned and as part of ourselves. And I think of that as giving our power away. So don't give your power away to other people, their negativity, their thoughts, because they're viewing the world through their own inner demons and experiences and things that they've heard and owned. And it's not accurate. We everything's about perception. Excuse me. So I feel like this month is really important for you guys not to give away your power to other people, not to entertain or own any negative things coming at you from other people. That's what's that good, that Wayne Dyer, is that his name? His quote, it's like, what other people think of you is none of your business. It's like, people are entitled to their own opinion, and if we go through life allowing what other people say and tell us we are, or their opinions of us affect every time we hear something negative. I mean, just start a channel on YouTube, you get tons of negative comments. Then we wouldn't do anything. So just try to let that shit go. That's what I'm trying to say. And don't own other people's, don't give your power away by taking on what other people say. You define who you are. You define, how you conduct yourself in the world, and whatever they think is their business. Right. All right, let's get on with it. Ooh, the Knight of Wands, the honeymoon period card. This is that card that's full of passion and energy, and you can't keep your hands off each other. You start you discover something new. Like all of a sudden, crystals, you're into crystals, and like you just can't read enough about crystals. You pin them on Pinterest. You're always buying them. I'm not naming any names, but you'll see a lot of crystals back there. And you become obsessed with charging your crystals, and it's just crystals. This new significant other, you can't keep your hands off each other. It's all consuming. That's the type of energy, the change in energy. So a change in passion, a change in something you're interested in, a change in energy, and a ramping up of energy in some area of your life this month. Which is good, because hopefully that's going to counterbalance this energy, which is it's literally the opposite of what I just said. It's depression. It's not being able to see the joy in life. Like you've lost your mojo. This is getting your mojo back. This is you've lost your mojo. You just are having trouble feeling much of anything, much excitement for life in general. I'm sorry, I'm getting over a cold. So there's two interesting energies we have, sort of competing energies we have at the bottom of each of the decks. And in some area of your life, you could be feeling the Four of Cups and feeling pretty blue. And in other areas, things could be really exciting. There's we have many different aspects going on in every different area of our lives. So I pulled 2 cards for work. Oh, the Chariots. Nice. Even though it's a work category, some of you may be getting a new car. Wow, this is amazing. So I definitely think for some of you, this enthusiasm it will be in the work category. The Chariot. This could be changing jobs. You could literally be moving for a job. Really deciding what job you want and going for it. Starting classes, making an abrupt career change. Instead of just saying, okay, well, this is a safe choice. I'm going to apply to this job because it's the logical progression in the career I've chosen, even if I'm not even really excited about the career I'm in. I'm in it and I went to school, so I have to stay here and I'm stuck being in the Four of Cups for the rest of my life. Right? That's what we do. I do it. This is saying, screw that. I found something that I'm passionate about, and I am going to spend all my waking hours outside of work to establish a strong foundation so that I can start doing what I love for my work instead of going to my boring job that makes me feel like the Four of Cups and where I'm not really even living life and I am devoid of passion and excitement and it leaks into other areas of my life. So I'm going to start doing what I need to do. You know, it's nice. There's a fire burning in here. It's like, I've started the fire burning on this idea, this new venture, this new way of earning money, of living my life. And I'm going to build on it. And I'm going to make a business plan. I'm going to take action. I'm going to plot out my route and I'm getting in the car and I'm going. I'm making this happen. These are action cards. No longer sitting idle in the Four of Cups. You're stepping on the gas to beat this metaphor to death and taking off. You're making it happen and you're in the driver's seat. You are taking action to make this happen instead of just reacting to life and going along as if life is living you instead of you living life. So in the career sector, really exciting things happening for you. If this wasn't the career sector, it just popped into my mind. This is the marriage card, and I never read the Chariot except for in this card, this deck, and there is a baby there. Some of you could be coming together with your significant other in a business as well. It could be a home business based out of this is often a house card as well, a home, family, stability. So you could be looking to take steps to become self-employed. Okay, home, 8 of Cups. That just came up for the weekly reading. And the Wheel. I am no longer staying in a situation which makes me feel like the Four of Cups. The 8 of Cups is walking away from this situation. And it can be a bittersweet card. For some of you, this could be moving. Maybe you're changing careers and you're going to downsize because you maybe have to take a pay cut, but it's worth it because you're going to be happier and you'll realize having the big house is not as important as being happy. So this is that realization that you need to make a change, you need to move on, you need to do something different and live instead of just, again, be a passenger and just sitting there while life is passing you by, staring out the window. So I think some of you may be moving house. We got the Wheel. So the wheel is when you have an Eight of Cups going on in some area of your life. So this would be outside of work. Um, I like this depiction because she's in the center of the wheel, and it's almost like if you learn to stay in the center of the wheel, if you picture the traditional Rider Waite or some of the more traditional tarot cards based on that system, there's usually a wheel spinning and there's someone sitting pretty on top of the wheel, someone getting crushed under at the bottom, someone's trying to climb up one side and falling off the other. And, life is often cyclical and there are ups and downs. And if you stay on the outside of the wheel, feeling the ups, the downs, getting crushed, the worry, the drama, the churning, really just um, just that reactive energy. Whereas if you take action and get in the center of the wheel, everything else will spin around you, but you'll be safe in the center of the wheel. I almost look at this as like a witch's circle of protection. So that's what you want to do, is to really work on cultivating a mechanism, tools, whether it's meditation, running, walking, talking to a good friend, reading self-help books. I have no idea. Whatever works for you. Finding something in your home life that calms you, keeps you grounded, keeps you centered, so that when there are ups and downs in life, which is inevitable, you're able to ride through them and not be subjected to the extremes that can happen. You just have this centeredness of, this too shall pass. I can weather the storm. Here's my I'm having success, and that's wonderful, but you just stay even keeled. It's very important to cultivate that. Even things like taking baths with Epsom salts, or just having a ritual when you come home from work, of imagining yourself going through like a clear barrier, but when you walk through it, when you walk through that threshold of your front door, it strips away any negativity that you've picked up during the day. And take a deep breath, just little mindful things like that to really help keep you calm. I do think this is just energy of, this doesn't have to be a negative card at all. In fact, it's often an extremely positive card. And you might not be happy about having to make change because change is hard, but it can be a very positive card, because if you hadn't made this change, you would be staying in the Four of Cups instead of bringing in this incredibly enthusiastic energy. And the wheel's always turning. Times are changing. Your fortunes are coming around. So that's good. And then in the love life, wow. Okay, there's definitely some passionate energy for you guys. Two of Cups. Oh, the Nine of Cups. Wow. That's where definitely the honeymoon. In fact, some of you may be getting, definitely the marriage is on the table. Some of you getting proposed to. Some of you going on a honeymoon, being in the honeymoon period. Some of you going into business with your partner, meeting your partner at work. And maybe you guys will meet at work and start a business together, your own business together. But this is true love. This is connecting with someone, being on the same side. You've got each other's backs. True emotional support, give and take. Really committed to coming together and walking your journey side by side, supporting each other. And, the wish card. So again, we go from the Eight of Cups to having to leave something behind. And by doing that, by letting go, you bring in that and quote unquote wish, that desire is able to come in. But you have to, I mean, look at, you're taking action here. This is an action card, even if it's like mentally or emotionally saying, I'm removing myself from that. This is, you're thoughtfully saying, I'm not going to be in that situation anymore. And by doing that, you you open up that Two of Cups and this energy to come in. So these things just don't happen. You have to get the right mindset and the motivation to make these changes happen in your life. And then once you do, look what's coming in. I mean, these are magnificent cards. And the Wheel, you will change your own fortune by making the changes you need to make in your life that will set yourself up for these new things to come in. So this is an amazing, amazing reading for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful month. I'll see you at the next video. Take care.